This is our planet. 71% of it is water. 2.5% is fresh water, and only 1% is available for consumption. Of this, 80% is polluted with chemicals, waste, feces. More than 1.5 billion people lack access to clean water to drink, clean, bathe, and grow their food. A child dies every 15 seconds of water-related diseases, 48 at the end of this presentation. Billions of dollars are spent globally to have drinkable water. Drop by drop, clean water can change the reality of an entire community.
We are Enactus, Puerto Rico, and we want to share with you a different story of how a crisis gave birth to Remora with the mission of providing clean water to communities around the globe.
Let's go back to September 20th, 2017, 6:15 a.m. Strong winds and rain were the prelude for the biggest tragedy in the modern history of our island, Hurricane Maria. Our entire country in the dark, isolated without access to essential resources.
Thousands lost everything, including our project leader, who had to move to a shelter with other 48 families. Despite losing everything, their main challenge was to have clean water, essential to survive in the crisis.
While waiting for hours for the government to provide potable water, a question arose to Omar. Why not capitalize on rivers to develop an ecosystem to provide clean water to communities? The rivers that once destroyed everything were our tools to tackle a global issue.
Hurricane Maria opened my eyes to the water crisis in Puerto Rico. During our research, we found an unbearable reality. Over 200 communities do not have access to the Puerto Rico Water Authority. They use homemade water systems directly from rivers heavily polluted, affecting the entire hydrographic system, undermining prosperity and efforts towards a more sustainable future.
It was our time to act. Our first target, Los Guardias at Corozal, where our project leader grew up, a community of 27 families, of which more than 70% live below the poverty line and frequently suffer 2 to 3 days a week without water, spending over $100,000 in costs related to alternative drinking water solutions.
After meeting with communities and intensive research, we created Remora, a social enterprise where education and community integration go hand in hand with technology, innovation, and sustainability, with 3 main objectives: to provide clean water to communities, clean our water sources, and protect biodiversity.
Using our business acumen and innovation, we built an ecosystem of engineers, biologists, graphic designers, environmental experts, and above all, the most important part, members of the affected communities joined us to design and conceptualize a tangible solution.
First, we transformed the way the community interact with the resources of water by designing and implementing a 900 hours educational program focused on safe practices and clean water measures.
25 heads of families learned how to monitor water quality and take responsibility for their behavior, which resulted in a marked reduction of pollution in their water sources. Their commitment in the process urged us to assess comprehensive and sustainable alternatives to provide them clean water.
Our entrepreneurial and innovative spirit arose, designing a comprehensive device capable of filtering 12 million gallons water yearly per machine. Unlike our colleagues in the water filtration world, we merged multiple water filtration technologies at once to filter small debris, microplastics, chemicals, and biohazards from any water source. The water goes through the filters inside the machine and comes out free from pollutant, providing clean water to communities in need.
Remora is a non-profit organization and its device is patent pending. Our business model targets individuals, organizations willing to invest in ending the water crisis, having communities as the end users of the machine, ensuring access to clean water, and developing an environmentally conscious economic activity.
At the selling price of $5,000, we cover machine construction, operational costs, and the educational program, reinvesting our surplus in project expansion to other communities. Up to this date, we have raised $100,000 to support our operations and the development of this social enterprise with investors such as Ford and T-Mobile.
Hi, my name is Dale Schott, and I am the president and founder of FlexLink LLC. And for nearly the last year, I have served as an advisor to Remora. The team at Remora has designed a revolutionary water filtration system. and built a business that has the potential to help millions of people worldwide. Therefore, Remora's market potential is huge.
This is when the educational program paid more dividends than anticipated. Jose, an introverted resident, respected in the community, asked us to take the lead to build the Remora machine at a lower cost, offering us the knowledge acquired with our program, his skills as an electrician, and his passion for changing his people's reality.
It was wonderful to see how Jose took ownership of the process, overcoming his fears, using his savviness and the knowledge acquired to transform our sketches and ideas into a tangible product. He simplified the design, and in just a month, the first Remora was built, reducing the project cost by 94%.
El proyecto de Remora para mí significó poner en práctica mis conocimientos, compartir con mi familia, con mi comunidad. Aprendimos a cuidar nuestros cuerpos de agua y la importancia de mantenernos juntos en un solo objetivo.
Remora filtered its first drop in Corozal back in February. Since then, we have filtered over 3 million gallons of water, of which family has consumed 1.8 million. Today, over 700 individuals have access to clean water, reducing their costs related to alternative solutions by 60% and making water sources safer than ever.
Together with community members, we established a methodology to measure the impact in rivers. They sent us weekly reports on water quality and consumption, proving that Remora is a sustainable solution for their daily lives while increasing water quality. 7.5 of pH levels, 90% of dissolved oxygen, no E. coli, and no turbidity, being an example of Remora's success.
Our work has a ripple effect that positively impacts nearby communities, benefiting over 6,000 people by the cleaning effect of Remora over their water source. Using our unique functionalities in rivers, we tackle ocean pollution from its core.
Tenemos niños, tenemos nietos que vienen y beben de esa agua. Esa agua es buena para cocinar, para tomar. Es muy importante para nosotros.
The COVID-19 pandemic didn't stop our growth. Rather, it measured our company's capacity to respond quickly to a dynamic environment. During these hard times, we're expanding to 3 more communities, filtering over 36 million gallons of water and impacting 5,000 individuals by the end of the year.
Creating water awareness is more important than ever and fundamental to fight the virus. That's why we upscaled our educational program to an online version, launching Remora Educa, to heighten the importance of water sanitation during and after the crisis. Up to this day, we have reached over 10,000 individuals globally.
Simultaneously, 2 community members adapted our device to be directly installed to the house water pipes in communities not served by the local water authority, creating new strategies to give more people access to clean water, an essential tool to defend themselves from the virus.
Mi familia y yo vivimos acá arriba en un área montañosa, ¿verdad? Alejada de la ciudad, del pueblo como tal, y entonces pues tomábamos agua que no era un agua, ¿verdad? Que tuviera algún tipo de tratamiento, que fuera potable como tal, pero era el agua que teníamos. Y pues Remora llegó a mi casa y con, ¿verdad? Con su sistema de purificación y su filtro, pues estamos muy contentos, muy agradecidos porque sabemos que la calidad del agua pues mejoró básicamente un montón, ¿verdad? Un 100% prácticamente diría yo, porque es un agua potable que se puede tomar.
The voices of our communities spread across the world, and with it, the opportunity to scale. 2 well-known accelerators in Puerto Rico selected us for their programs, and the Clinton Global Initiative to work with COVID-19 on a global basis while supporting our company growth during and after the pandemic.
Also, the Puerto Rico Water Authority recognized our community's outcomes, starting negotiations with us to design a plan to implement Remora for the 200 communities not served by their system, which will provide us $500,000 in revenues, produce 120 million of filtered water, and give 16,000 individuals clean and potable water for the first time. We are also replicating Remora in towns suffering from water scarcity in Mexico, Haiti, and the United States.
We have become relevant to the solution of the global water crisis. Our project leader was recognized as one of the top young entrepreneurs in the world, and we were recognized as a top 4 in the One Race for Oceans, getting the attention of local and international press, highlighting the community integration and leadership to change the reality, giving Jose and his community a sense of victory.
muy satisfecho porque creo que Remora va a ser un proyecto de muy importancia y de bastante impacto para nuestros cuerpos de agua. Es una excelente solución para llegar a esas comunidades que tanto lo necesitan.
Our planet is 71% water, only 1% for our consumption.
These facts won't change, but creating sustainable solutions will, and it's imperative to ensure clean water and sanitation for us all.
Remora challenged a dynamic environment, and its unique device focus has empowered 700 people directly,
Filtering over 40 million gallons of clean water and providing over 25 million for human consumption.
cleaning water sources, educating people to live healthier, protecting biodiversity.
We created a unique and replicable, long-lasting solution for a sustainable, positive impact over the people, planet, and prosperity.
We transform communities threatened by undrinkable water system into empowered communities with sustainable water sources, providing a model for communities around the globe.
Drop by drop, clean water can change someone's reality. We are providing millions.
We are changing the world. Will you join us? We are Enactus, Puerto Rico.